Hey guys, I'm Kai from Lucas Lane & Rolls. Hope you're doing well. For those of you who have been following me on this channel, you're probably expecting to get an update of the Fire Pinstripe Xanthic clutch. Well, that video is just not quite ready just yet, but I have something better. We're gonna take a look at two different clutches. Hey guys, welcome back. And like I said, we're gonna take a look at two different clutches, and the jeans that are involved in this video are my top three favorite. We got Clowns, we got Pieds, and we got Desert Ghost. Not all of them are gonna be in the same clutch, but we are gonna talk about all three and you're gonna take a look at those. So first off, I wanna give you a look at the biggest clutch that I received this season. Now my females are not that big, so we're not gonna go into like the 12, 14, 15 size clutches. This one consists of, well, I'll let you see for yourself. The pairing is a Desert Ghost female that I'm trying to prove out to be het clown, and she was paired to a pastel extreme jean clown male. So let's go in the snake room, pull those eggs, and see how many she gave us. So that clutch is probably not going to make it into the Guinness Book of World Records, but that is a pretty large clutch for me this season, the largest I got this season, I should say. So now let's move on to the egg cutting portion of this video. The pairing is a Enchi Pied paired to a Firefly Het Pied. So I'm hoping to make some nice pied combos. Let's go and cut those eggs and see what we get. So I think I saw one pipper this morning. Now let's see if any other ones have decided to show their little faces. And we got two now. So this is actually day 57. These guys were a little bit further from the heat source, so I decided just to let them pip on their own. Now that we got two, I think it's pretty safe to cut. What I'm looking for, Firefly Enchi Pieds. We got three codoms in the mix. The male is a het pied, the female is a visual pied. So anything here that is not a pied, not a visual pied, is going to be 100% het for pied. You might see a little bit of blood on the egg that didn't pip. Those other ones that haven't pipped. You might see a little bit of blood, but that doesn't hurt the animal at all when I cut into them. So our first one is a normal. Not a great way to start off, but a normal, and as long as it's healthy, it is a het pied. So we got that, and what I probably should have done before I even started cutting is to get this tray out. So let me do that right now. So we got a normal there. Let's get on with the other one that already pipped. Look at all the slashes that it's already made. So we'll start with the one over here. And I'm seeing some light colors already. So I think this might be a pied, either that or looking at its belly. And wow. That has to be an Enchi. It's got to be at least an Enchi. I honestly never identified Enchi Pastel, Enchi Fire, or any of those combinations together, so not 100% sure what to make of it. Let me just adjust the camera slightly. There we go. Wow, but look at the oranges on this one. I mean, the pattern looks like an Enchi. The fact that it's a little bit hard to see on the camera, but it looks a little bit purplish. So we'll have to wait to see. We'll have to wait for it to come out to see. All right, let's move on. Let's move on with the ones that haven't pipped. Come on, Pieds. Come on. So when I cut, I ride the scissor along the top of the eggshell, not to harm the baby. And wow, look how bright this one is. That has to be at least a pastel fire. I don't know if it has Enchi. I can't see enough of the pattern, but it is super bright, super yellow and blushed out. Look at that. Holy moly. All right, I'll put you back. I'll put you back. Egg number 4. And I usually talk about odds on these videos. Sometimes they go in my favor and sometimes I end up screwing myself over. So let's just keep cutting and see what we get. This one doesn't look like a pied, just from that little gash I made, a gap. Let's see. It is bright, so this looks to be just a fire. Fire, 100% head for pied. All right, let's move on. Come on. We got 7 eggs here. One thing I like about a het to visual pairing is there's variation. Of course, a visual to visual, you know, you're guaranteed a visual. That's freaking awesome. But sometimes, just to keep things interesting, a het to a pied, a het to a visual definitely keeps things interesting. But you also get things like this where you don't hit those visuals, but you do get a few codoms in here. This looks like another fire. Yeah, I think it's another fire. Doesn't look Enchi, doesn't look pastel. Too light and bright to be a normal. So fire, 100% het for pied. Come on, there's gonna have to be more pieds. Let's go. Let's hit another pied. I'm trying to build up my pied army and it's not working. That's not working. This looks like another fire. Wow, there's a lot of fire going on in here. This might be another fire het pied. All right. Come on, come on. Let's end on a high note. Give me another pied combo. No normal pieds so far, but we did get, ooh, this is not a pied, but that looks so cool. That looks so cool. It could be just a Enchi pastel, but that is really, really cool looking. We'll have to wait for it to shed out. Not shed out, what am I saying? For it to crawl out of its egg to know for sure. Sometimes it'll darken up a little bit, so it might not have that fire in it. So I'm not gonna say fire for now. We'll just call it a double 2-gener. I can't really see the head. If I could see the head, that would definitely help, but I think it's Enchi something. So that is it, guys. 7 eggs. We got 2 beautiful pieds. I think we got 1 normal over here, and you know what? Maybe there's 2 normals. maybe 2 normals, and a fire, another fire. So 2 normals, 2 fires, 2 pied combos, and 1 some inchy combo. I think that's it. So these are gonna go back into the incubator and we'll just let them crawl out on their own. So not the greatest of results in terms of hitting visuals. I think statistically I'm supposed to get half visuals and half hets, but I'll tell you, those pieds look awesome. That inchy pied, at least what I think to be an inchy pied, is super, super bright. And that other one, I feel like that has to be the inchy firefly pied, but we'll have to see once it crawls out. And I got my fingers crossed it's a female. So that about wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and I'll see you guys next time.